And we are live. Happy Easter. Happy Easter Sunday. I guess some news happened because we don't do weekends like this. Okay. And it ain't football season. And we got Coach here, we got Hendo here. This must be important. The Ravens must have done something they don't normally do. Sign some offensive talent. What? How did this happen? What is going on? Guys, yes, B is here. You don't see his face, but he is here. All right. He refuses to put the camera on.
I'm not. I don't know why you say it like that. I just don't feel like getting the green screen and everything because it's 10:16 in the evening on Sunday, and we're not supposed to be streaming. So that's all right.
The chat is here early. What up, Jonathan Washington Jr.? Got Should Night 323. Yes. Buck says this should be interesting. Yeah. Spawn says hit the like. Indeed, hit that like button. Come on in, ladies and gentlemen.
Nitro?
Bazel's in the house. Nitro's in the house. Yes. Come through. Showcase. Thanks for coming through. Said can't believe it. MDT Sports. What's up? Danity. Oh, they coming in now. Dandy, what's up, sis? This is what I've been looking forward to, but didn't want to ask in case y'all were tired.
That's why I appreciate you, Danity.
Thank you. Salute.
Right.
Yes,
Dandy got all the respect.
Raven C, what up? Couch Rider, what up? Look, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. 4 of us here, actually 5. Mikey, he dipped out too. We've been at it for hours behind the scenes, okay, working on something for you guys. So just so you guys know, we're always working. Even when you don't see us, we are working on something for you guys. We worked for hours on this. So we making some moves behind the scenes. So hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully you support it. All right. Look, man, God's Child, what's going on? God's Child, salute. We always gotta show love to God's Child, man. He always supporting us. All right, man. Odell Beckham signed a 1-year, was it 15 million up to 18 million in incentives. Look, like that surprised me. I didn't think the Ravens would come out of pocket for that kind of money for an offensive player. We'll see if he still got it. We'll see if he stays healthy. And the obvious question, what does this mean for Lamar? All right. Coach, let's start with you, man. Welcome to this. Is this the first time we've had Coach on our channel? I think so.
Maybe.
Really?
You've been on the Overtime show a couple times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get
I don't think I've ever been on the Wednesday, like the main show. You're
okay.
Right. This might be the first one.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Won't be the last. Definitely won't be the
definitely
last.
not. Coach, what are your thoughts on this?
Oh yeah, I'm ecstatic because Odell's my second favorite player. So, I've been wanting this for a long time. I can root for my 2 favorite guys on the same team. Or hopefully my 2 favorite guys on the same team. But I think coming off that year, he's probably as healthy and as rested as he can be. And so we'll probably get the best 30-year-old, if he's 30, that we can get. Because he's obviously he was injured in the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Didn't play at all this year, which was kind of red flaggish. But then you think about it, rested, healthy, you get a fresh guy.
Yeah. I think he could have played at the end of the year last year. He worked out for a couple teams. He just didn't sign anywhere. But coming off an injury like that, they say it's about a year before you get right. So yeah, I agree. He's fresh. I don't think there's any injury concerns in terms of like what he had before. But I think, obviously people are going to wonder, can he stay healthy moving forward? What's up, Tanja? Thanks for coming through. Tanja says, hey, guys, we got OBJ. We have to pay for a receiver because Roman's scheme, it will be easier after Monken opens things up. You hope he'll open things up. We'll see. But like my thing was always this. I didn't care if Greg Roman was here or not. You need talent. Okay. Talent mitigates bad coaching.
Yep.
Okay. Talented players, despite the scheme, can find ways to make plays. And that's what we were missing. So I didn't care what the scheme was. I wanted talent. Get talent like Odell and don't stop there. Couch Riot says it. We still need to target wide receiver in the draft. I agree.
Yep.
I agree with that. Hendo. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Coach.
I just said, think it gives you flexibility now.
Yes, it does. It does for sure. Hendo, what are your thoughts?
I'm happy, sad. Good signing because we need talent in the wide receiver room, but who's gonna wear number 3? Like,
bruh, come on, we just got started.
Well, I think in the thumbnail he's wearing 13. Who's got 13?
Duvernay.
You have to give that up, son.
I mean, we say $4 million if we move on from Duvernay, but
Duvernay has value. Unlike
see, Jose. This why see.
I said it was Duvernay has value.
Right,
which insinuating somebody else does not.
No, I was asking.
Tell me about Tyler Wallace's value.
But he ain't 3 or 13.
No, I was asking was Crochet gonna go back to 11? I wasn't saying anything else, but
Crochet gonna be the new co-host of the Ravens Daily with me.
First of all, Crochet is gonna be the new wide receivers coach, assistant coach. But
at his local high school.
This is uncalled for, Shug. Shout out to Shug for a $1.69 donation. Says LBHT don't sleep, unlike Alex Pereira. Oh, man, that was cold. Listen, like a lot of things don't surprise me nowadays. I was surprised by that because he had something on the cage and he was laying some hits on him, but then next thing you know, he just on his back snoring. That was a knockout. Check out our live stream from last night, by the way, because we were up late doing that stream, and we appreciate the support on that one. What we got here? What's up, Joy? Thanks for coming through. Joy says, "Wow, was looking all over YouTube for you guys. Knew you were coming to the party. Hey, fellas, what's up?" That was a last second decision because we were really working. And we were just like, "Nah, we wait until tomorrow."
Facts.
Some of us were.
But yeah, I think this, like I said, it's good that they actually signed a name wide receiver. I mean, that doesn't mean that we need to stop because to me, Odell's not a number 1, not anymore. He's gonna give you about 500 to 900 yards. He's gonna be good. We still need to target in the draft, but for me, is this a last ditch effort to show Lamar that we're still interested in him? Because Bisciotti seemed to be the one that kind of closed this deal from what they're saying. Why are you not sitting there hanging out with Lamar, telling him how much you value him? And that's the only problem that I really have with all this.
Yeah. B, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree with Hendo. I mean, I want to give them credit for finally actually spending a bit at that wide receiver position. We all wanted them to go after Odell for the last couple of years, but they waited and waited and waited until after he got his second ACL injury. And you don't really have any idea what he has left. But at least they were aggressive in going out and getting him. Hopefully he can get back close to his previous form. But it's always for me, I want to know why it's never the top guy. Like why wasn't Steve Bisciotti on the phone getting DeAndre Hopkins?
Mm-hmm.
Like why was it Odell?
Because they want their
Odell
picks.
come you beat me to it. Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, Coach. Yeah.
Nah, you're good. It's the same thing I was gonna say.
Listen, that's fine, but again, that shows the lack of commitment because a 5th and 6th round pick ain't nothing.
Yeah, I mean, or even a 2nd round pick. What are we going to get in the 2nd round? That's going to be better.
Second round.
Nothing. We ain't got it.
Oh, we don't have second. Right.
We got it up for Roquan. Roquan, our 2nd round pick.
Okay, well, 3rd round, whatever we have, like especially 3rd round. What are we going to get in the 3rd round that's going to be better than Hopkins?
Right? Backup punter.
Right. Like I don't care. I don't care about any of those picks. Any of them. We don't do a good job drafting.
But
so
King said we massively overpaid. Did we really?
Yeah,
I think so.
13 signing bonus. What 1 point something on the books?
But
with 15 million guaranteed for the 1 year, and no other receiver got more than 11
mil. That's been average.
As far as the books, it's 1 point something.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be one. I don't know how many void years they added on, but it's gonna that signing bonus gets chopped up. It gets divided amongst the years of the contract. So it'll be more than one, but for this year, it's gonna be less than 6, which is what they have available right now. Mm-hmm. But they're gonna have to pay all that money regardless. But to Danny's point, though, I don't want to sound like I'm overly negative on this. Like I am happy that they went out and they got Odell. And listen, that even makes the Aguilar signing look better because he's in the third receiver role. True. where he may be able to shine for them. I mean, Aguilar is not he's not a James or Tyler.
Technically, he's the fifth
level wide receiver. He has had success in the NFL before, so hopefully he can get back to that with those two guys ahead of him.
He's the fifth
yeah, correct.
Yeah. Time for me to be negative, guys. Yeah, this has been great 5 years ago. I think this has been great. You're 5 years too late. Hopefully, I mean, I see people saying he FaceTime Lamar. That don't mean anything.
True.
Right.
That don't mean anything. Like, is Lamar going to play here next year? How y'all going to feel on if come draft day Lamar gets traded?
Betrayed.
Huh?
Yeah. Not great.
Yeah, like
stabbed in the back.
Yeah. Like then it's just like, okay, you traded Lamar. Like, what's guaranteed is whatever quarterback we get, even if we draft somebody, he's not going to be as good as Lamar. That's guaranteed.
Right.
That's guaranteed. Right. Not saying that we'll get a bad quarterback, but he won't be as good as Lamar. All we did was downgrade. And it's just like you waited until one of the best players in the league left to go and get talent, to go and get rid of offensive coordinator that's holding them back, to get rid of the trainer that was hurting everybody and getting them sick. Mm-hmm. That you waited until then, right? So, no, yeah, it's cool. It's cool you sign Odell, but I'm just waiting. I'm just kind of just in that middle. Like, yeah, I like Odell, but I just need to see if Lamar's going to be here first.
Like I everybody's losing their mind about the screenshot of the FaceTime and everything, and the story is that they've been talking and they wanted to play together and win a Super Bowl together in Baltimore. Yeah, all right. I would be excited if there was a report that said he rescinded his trade request. That's not that he hopped on FaceTime and was happy for his friend getting paid.
Well, yeah, if Lamar said, "Hey, we're gonna work it out this year," and then maybe next year we'll see what's up. Cool. I could be all in for this year, and then we'll see what happens. Actually, I'd be very excited. I'd be very excited if Lamar said, "Hey, we're gonna table discussions for now. I'm gonna sign the tender. I'm gonna show up to camp on time. I'm gonna play on this year, and we'll figure it out next year." I'd be very excited because I think, look, I still feel like Lamar and Odell, that could be 1,300 yards for Odell. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I feel like
I said, he gonna get man coverage, and he can beat man coverage.
Yes.
He could beat man coverage.
No, he can beat man coverage. Man coverage ain't all about skill set. It's
technique,
route running, it's smarts, it's knowing your opponent.
You don't know what he can do physically at this point. Like, you can have all the smarts in the world, if you can't execute it, it don't matter. Now, I assume that he'll still be able to do it, but we don't know that. He's coming off. And they said he worked out for some teams that didn't sign. Those teams said he wasn't good enough. That he wasn't ready when he said he was.
That was during the season, though, right?
That was at the end of the season when he said he was ready to go. He worked out for Dallas, I believe a couple other teams, and they said the other thing not good enough.
Yeah, but the other thing with that, though, that's
gonna be 9 months later.
Yeah, that's cool. But you don't always get better with time.
But see, the other thing with that, it wasn't that he wanted to sign when he wanted to sign. They wanted to sign him earlier. He didn't want to sign until the postseason. I think that's what turned a lot of teams off too, right? They wanted him to come in and play a couple of regular season games, and he said, "No, I didn't want to." He didn't want to come in until the postseason. So that was probably a factor as well.
I agree with that, but talent is talent. If you're talented enough doing the workout, and I need you for this playoff run, because Dallas desperately needed somebody on the other side of CeeDee Lamb.
And they stubborn though.
Yes. We've seen it now with the Ravens.
All the owners must be Tauruses.
You're damn right, Cam. I'm all coming to Carolina anyway. No, I think it's a good signing. It was a necessary signing. I'm just saying we don't know what he has left at this point. We don't know. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, if I had to guess right now, I think he's probably going to be the best receiver on the team, and he'll be productive.
No
but
doubt.
we don't know that.
Yeah, no, we don't. Yeah, we don't know for sure. To be fair,
we know DeAndre Hopkins can still play though.
Boy, can he play? Oh my God. I don't even know why Arizona is giving up already. Like, you just signed your quarterback. I'm not rushing DeAndre Hopkins out the door for what? Save a
I don't
couple
think
dollars.
they get along.
Oh, him and
K2, K1, whatever his name is.
Oh,
But just what gave me that idea was watching Hard Knocks, and Kyler was like, "Bro, I'm gonna get you the ball," and Andre was just trying to talk to him about just what was going on. He was like, "Bro, I'm gonna get you the ball."
Hard Knocks is really revealing. It's very revealing. What goes on in these locker rooms.
Now, DeAndre never came off as the bad guy in that situation, but I could tell that he kind of fed up with me. My intuition, I feel like he was kind of fed up with Kyler,
and maybe the organization.
Yeah,
maybe too.
It's a circus. It's a circus over there. Your general manager, constant DUIs, ownership. They don't know what's going on with that now.
They're paying for food in the cafeteria,
using burner phones incorrectly.
Right.
They Kevin Durant.
What I always appreciated about D-Hop, man, is his professionalism. He's played with a lot of bad quarterbacks on a lot of bad teams, and he always showed up, and it's just like, look, throw the ball in my direction, and I'll take care of the rest. He always showed up like that. Like he caught a lot of inaccurate passes.
Yes,
right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I always appreciated about him. You never heard him. You never really seen him like complain about anything or throw a fit. He just show up like, I'm here to work.
And I'm gonna tell you, I have the utmost patience. But if my head coach is talking about my children and my children's mother, we're gonna have a problem. And
who
Bill O'Brien. That's why they traded him, because he said something about him having all these kids and all these baby mothers, and he had his kids at practice because he wanted his children around him. And Bill O'Brien was talking behind his back and saying stuff about him. So he was like, "Look, if this is how you feel, get me out of here."
Yeah.
We got a question here from Megan. Greetings, gentlemen. I'm a proud Ravens fan and am shocked and overjoyed about the signing. 2 questions for you. How the hell do we afford this, and what happens to Lamar? Well, how they afforded it is they added void years to the deal. So it's a 1-year deal, and then I'm not sure exactly how many, but there are several void years, so they can spread out the cap hit for the signing bonus to get them under their current salary or their current cap space. What happens to Lamar? I mean, if they offer him a contract that he wants to sign, then they'll sign a long-term deal, and that'll open up even more money. Like, because right now he's counting a little over $32 million against the cap, so that number will come way down, and they'll be able to make some other moves, fill out the rest of the roster, get some more depth on the defensive front, go out and find themselves another starting corner. If not, and it just all depends on how Lamar feels. Like, if he still wants out, then you're gonna be keeping your eye around draft time. Either draft day or shortly after the draft to see if teams are making a move for Lamar. But if he wants to stay in Baltimore, and in this Odell signing convinced him, hey, I want to make a run with the Ravens, or I want to recommit to the Ravens, they can get a long-term deal done. They have until the middle of July to hammer out a long-term extension.
Yeah. But again, the other part of why I'm just kind of in the middle with the signing is that you like, they're showing you that money's not an issue here. That's why I always hate that narrative of, where do you want to get the money to sign Lamar? You can always find ways around the cap. The cap is only there to keep players' salaries down. It's not there to prohibit owners from making moves. They want to make moves, they can always make moves. The Saints have been showing you that for about 12 years. Okay. The cap does not prohibit them from making moves if they really want to. But I'm looking at how they've been spending the money from last year. You give Roquan Smith $100 million deal. I think like $60 million of that is guaranteed. They're just trying to get Darius Slay for what, $42 million?
Mil.
Okay, that's the extra $100 million that you could use to sign Lamar right there. Okay, I don't care if Roquan Smith's here or not, and I think he's a damn good player. I like him, right? I get excited watching him play. I'm a defensive guy, believe it or not. But if it's him or Lamar, he can go.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? Like if it's hey, we only have but so much money to spread around. What are we gonna do here? That's not a choice, right? It's man, I wish I could afford Roquan, but I can't. You know what I'm saying? That's how that should have went. But that's not going to keep them from signing Lamar. It has nothing to do with it. They can sign Roquan, they can sign Darius Slay, they can sign Odell, and still give Lamar his money. All right.
The only thing that I'm not gonna say scares me. The only thing that kind of gives me pause in this whole situation is last year they had a deal in place to trade Hollywood Brown, and they kept that a secret for a year. Lamar asked for a trade March 2nd. What have they done behind the scenes with Lamar that maybe they're not speaking about, and that's why they don't want to talk about him during press conferences? That maybe they already traded him, or they already have a deal in place. Come draft time, he's going somewhere else. So that's the only thing that gives me pause. So that may be an option for Lamar Jackson.
All right, we got 105 people in here. Salute to you guys. Go ahead and hit that like button. Oh, 112, that jumped up. If you are new, hit the subscribe button like our good friend Megan just did. Salute to you. Appreciate you.
Megan.
Psych,
I'm a Seattle fan.
And salute to Chocolate Lady Cap for the $13.37. Oh, says no questions, just wanting to show support. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And if you want to be awesome like Chocolate Lady Cap, there are two ways to do it. This is how we do super chat over here. Okay, first is right next to Hendo, $ LBHTShow. That is the Cash App. Also, the pin link that you see in the chat box will take you to our stream elements. Both ways, you leave your donation, leave your comment, and you get a nice little animation right over here. Microphone man is usually here, but this is the Ring Kings setup from last night. But yes. Man, the chat is hot. The chat is hot. Jonathan Washington says, I'm hoping Ravens re-sign Marcus Peters. Doesn't seem like he has a big market. True. We haven't been talking about that. He's one of the few guys that actually embodies what it means to play like a Raven.
Facts.
I like him. Yeah, I had no problems with bringing him back. No problems at all. What else we got here? Let me scroll through here. Oh, and Megan says, oh, I'm sorry. What you saying, Hendo?
Oh, no, I'm saying, and this is his second year coming back from injury, so he should be a lot better. Everybody was down on him last year, but he's a full year healthier, so his play is going to be a lot better. And I don't understand why we don't. Well, I know he got a problem. Harbaugh has a problem with him, so you know.
Well, his play might be better, but he's also old.
Right.
So,
damn it, Brodny.
And Megan says, another quick question. If Lamar was going to be traded, wouldn't he have been traded by now? Not necessarily. I think on draft day or after the draft, you can see more movement on that. I think at this point, the teams that are interested in him don't want to give up this year's draft if they have a high draft pick, like a team like the Colts who have a high draft pick, and they're like, well, if we got to give it 2 first-round picks, it ain't going to be this year because, next year we're not going to be picking that high if we have Lamar on the team. So use this year's pick, and then after the draft, you can trade the following 2 years, which will be lower draft picks for them. So you get more value.
They hope.
Well,
yes. Yes.
And also, we don't know if I'm sorry, Hendo, you go ahead. I was saying we don't know what Lamar has told the Ravens or other teams. He may have specific teams that he wants to go to. Like, for instance, your Miami and San Francisco can't talk to Lamar right now because they don't have first-round picks this year. So they would not be able to get involved in any kind of trade until after the draft. So it could just be a matter of, Lamar has certain teams that he's interested in that aren't really going to be viable options until after the draft takes place. But, we just don't know. That's all kind of behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah. So with them putting the non-exclusive tag on him, that kind of gives Lamar the power to choose the team that he wants. And if they'd have done the exclusive tag, they would have been in charge of where Lamar goes and how the situation goes down. So I think that teams are going to want to spend those draft picks to find maybe offensive linemen or weapons for Lamar for next year. And like you said, Miami, San Francisco is in play. New York Jets might be in play depending upon what happens with Aaron Rodgers. So, yeah, they're not going to announce it right now.
Yeah. Shout out to Lisa Q for the 420. Appreciate that. Says, appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, Lisa.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Yes. Yeah. So okay, Coach, you said you had a problem with Marcus Peters.
Oh yeah, I had a problem with his play last year.
Yes.
Him personally, I like him. He has that dog mentality, but his play last year I felt like he was trying to not get hurt. Like he was playing safe.
Do you feel like he was 100%?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't. Which, I mean, him at 60 and Brandon Stevens at 100. Honestly, I think I'd take Juice Man at 60.
Yeah.
But I've been watching the Miami game the past 2 days, doing a little work on it.
Mm-hmm.
And Pepe and J. Loma Davis played a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That
Not
game,
after that.
a lot that game. And I'm about midway through the third quarter, and they ain't played bad. I ain't got to that fourth yet.
Right.
But about midway through the third quarter, Pepe and J. Loma Davis didn't play bad.
That game about to change genre for you in the fourth quarter.
Wait, is the Miami game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. From I go ahead and kind of spill a little bit of what I found out. Miami went 11 personnel a lot in that second half, which put us in dime. And I ain't through with the coverages yet, but that their 11 personnel and us in dime wasn't winning for us.
Coach, I want you to find that play when Tua threw the ball up to when Tyreek Hill put his hands up and he threw the ball up and everybody else started going like this. He didn't even catch the ball yet. And the other receiver was like, yes.
That was a blown coverage. That was the Kyle Hamilton blown coverage.
Oh my God.
I ain't got there yet, but I remember.
Oh no.
Play.
Oh, it was a Jalen Armour Davis standing there and just watching him run by.
No, he's
I already told you. I told y'all what happened. He saw Tyreek Hill running in his fourth round ass, and he said, "That ain't my guy.
Yeah.
No way."
They didn't put me on him.
I know this is a rookie defensive coordinator, but ain't nobody that stupid.
he looked like Tyreek.
Shout out to Anonymous. Says, much love, my brothers. Thank you for the stream. Thank you. We appreciate you guys. Okay. All right. Yeah. I just think,
where's Cedric at? Where's Cedric Wilson at? That's who I'm covering.
All right. So, all right. Lamar FaceTime Odell. And he posted that. Like, do you think that's something, or do you think that's just whatever?
What's up, Costello?
He says, I finally can get into the chat. I wasn't showing up. Oh, he wasn't showing up. Hello, everyone. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, look, just Alex, if you ever have any issues with that, the Discord. Yeah. And shout out to Shug for the donation. Says Ravens haters are crying right now, like Alex Pereira's son was crying last night after Izzy hit him and knocked him. It did a knockout meme with this singing. What the percentage of Lamar signing? With this signing, what's the percentage? Oh, what's the chances of Lamar signing? I don't know, man. I like, he asked for a trade. If they haven't offered him anything else, and I feel like they haven't upped the offer, otherwise the reports would have been leaked by now that they've offered him more. Or maybe they got the message and they said, all right, we'll shut up now, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe they got the message from Lamar going out there saying, hey, I asked for a trade, guys. They said, all right, we hear you. No more leaks. We'll do this behind closed doors and we'll do it the right way. Mm-hmm. Right. I feel like look, the Ravens don't really have a choice if they're trying to compete. If they're truly trying to compete, and signing Odell, paying them that much tells me that you're trying to compete. Either that or they're truly incompetent, right? And I don't think it's that. So I feel like they're stuck. Like they have, at the very least, they have to keep him for this year. I just can't see them trading him, because you're trading him to a team. It's not going to be one or two, right? Mm-hmm. unless you convince Houston. I don't see it. Number 3 has their quarterback they just signed, right? So 4 is the Colts. But who you gonna get at 4? You're not going to get AR-15. You're not going to get Bryce Young. You're not going to get CJ Stroud.
No, you can get one of them. I mean, you got Bryce Young and Stroud going 1-2 maybe. That'll leave you Anthony Richardson. One of those 3 will likely be there unless Arizona trades out.
Yeah.
But there's a good shot. And again, I don't know where all the disrespect is coming from, but there are 4 top 10 quarterbacks in this particular draft.
Name them.
The guy that's going number 1.
The guy that's going number 2.
Guys going 1.
Will Levis gives me Kyle Bowler vibes.
Old boy who eats bananas with the skin on. You got
coffee with mayonnaise.
A question for you, Coach. When it comes to the wide receivers in the draft, we've talked about, does this change which guys you think would be the best fit in Baltimore next to Odell and Bateman, hypothetically?
Yes, to me it does. You have to have a burner now, like your Josh Downs out, your Jackson Smith and Jigba out. You need a guy that can stretch the defense now. So that puts Quentin Johnson in there, that puts Jaden Hyatt in there, that puts a couple more like straight speed guys that you basically just don't want to play against. You want to make them play too high. I think that takes at first all the receivers were options. Now I think you're looking for a certain type of receiver.
Thanks. Shout out to Ferris for a $20 donation. Appreciate you, Ferris. Says great people, great stream. OBJ. Thank God you are Raven. No Jets, no Cowboys. My support continues. Hallelujah. but that's what I was.
He like the Giants, right?
Yes. He's a Giants fan. I was thinking about that, right? Because it came down to Jets, Ravens. Well, I think he was talking to the Giants too, right? But also the Rams. And me personally, I'm gonna if I'm Odell, I'm asking that question, is Lamar coming back? Because, okay, let's say the Jets don't end up with Aaron Rodgers. I think they're a more competent team. They could figure out the quarterback situation better than the Ravens would be able to. The Rams, he's already won a Super Bowl with them. He's already played with Matt Stafford. I thought that would have been an obvious choice if they wanted him, even if they paid a little bit less. Right, he has a better chance of reestablishing himself in that offense that he already knows. Coming to Baltimore without Lamar, that's a non-starter for me, right? And I think that's a non-starter for a lot of people. I think that's another reason why things have been slow, because Darius Slay said it on his podcast. That's something that people glossed over. I noticed that. But Hendo, you played that clip on one of your videos. He said it. He said, "Hey, I was this close, but I was asking guys on the team, hey, what's up with Lamar?" So, I mean, they're giving you everything you want, but you want to know what's up with Lamar, right? So when Philly comes back and matches that offer, I think that's what pushed it over, right? Like I know we can get to the Super Bowl with Philly, right? What they doing over there? I think if Lamar was firmly situated there, it's a different story.
Yep.
Yeah. And then he came out with a video after that talking about why the Ravens not paying Lamar. Like, this is crazy. No other quarterback has been treated like this. So you have players from other teams asking, if you can do Lamar like this, what you gonna do to me? So
and that think about it, this is somebody that they went and made an offer to. We want you on this team, and he's like, "That's crazy how you're treating your quarterback, though."
And he said they offered the money that he wanted.
Can't do business with y'all. That's. I mean, if we're talking about if we're talking about Lamar and EDC and what they're saying to each other and hurt feelings and all that stuff. If Lamar saying, "Look, bro, players are telling you they don't want to sign here because you're not signing me." That's even on the defensive side. Y'all can't even do your job without me here. So you might want to go ahead and give me that money.
Right. That's your money.
Right. T Will, what's going on? Says, why they gonna do everybody dirty and trade Lamar to the Colts draft night just to say, hey, we try to keep him, and I just got a feeling the Colts are coming draft night.
Let's hope not.
But I think I think maybe it was you, Hendo, that kind of mentioned before. It does feel weird that they obviously knew this was in the works, right? They had to have an idea that they were kind of close on signing Odell. Why, if that was going to be the key to bringing back Lamar, why were you kicking people out the press conference for saying his name? Like the way they're acting about Lamar, so it seems like they're just terrified still of him not being back.
Yo, the only thing that made that funnier is if security physically just picked that man up and tossed him out,
like Jazz on the Fresh Prince,
like that scene in Casino. They're like, he's like, I want you to pick him up and use his head to open the door. That'd be the only thing better. Listen, man,
this is the thing here. I'm sorry, but Truth Bearer saying the Ravens gave OBJ so much money he doesn't care if he's catching passes from Lamar Jackson or Tito Jackson because the other option was the Jets and they have an unsettled quarterback situation also.
Yeah.
So if they offered him significantly less, he's like, well, whatever. It's money is money, and I'm not getting the quarterback no matter where I go.
Maybe,
but we'll see, I guess.
But here's what I see. I see 140 people in here. Hit that like button. And if you're new, hit the subscribe button. Also, one more thing. Okay. You see that number in the left-hand corner of Hendo's screen. Okay. He's 15 away from 1,600. Now, I know there are 15 people in here that have not subscribed that need to subscribe to the Rogue Pod. Okay. ROUG. It's in the description. Okay. Rogue Pod. ROUG. Okay. Pod. If you need help navigating over there, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. When you see this right here on the screen, you've come to the right place. Go over there real quick. Just hit the subscribe button. Get them to 1,600 real quick. That's an easy goal. Okay, please and thank you.
And listen, you look at the top right of Coach's screen. He's at 0. Like all of y'all need to head over there and hit that subscribe button.
You're ashamed of yourselves.
Yes, everybody, you know how we do it. Every Wednesday we say it. Everybody needs to be subscribed to Tally Films, right? The whole crew, the whole Ravens roundup crew is over there every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Coach set that whole thing up for us, man. He brought us all together, man.
Yes.
We are a force like Wu-Tang. All right. Okay. That's the RZA right there. Okay. He brought us all together. So every Monday night, man, it is a fire show. It's look, man, it's only the hottest show on YouTube. I challenge you to find something better. Okay.
Right.
All right. The guys from the Pivot, they watch us too. Okay. I'm pretty sure I heard them say roundup or something like that. Something similar to that, one of their videos. So yes, go and subscribe. All right, Anon and the Truth, they go on out of here. Anon says it's only 1 year deal. He needs to be in a situation to perform well to get paid. So this suggests that he wouldn't go to play where Rookie or Huntley would be throwing to him. Yeah, I kind of feel that way.
It's a 1 year deal to prove that he's healthy and can reestablish himself as Odell Beckham Jr. That's why it's a 1 year deal, because he's looking to get $20 million per after this season. Now, if it comes with the Ravens, it comes with the Ravens. But he just wants to show teams that he's back and he can stay healthy. Because for me, it doesn't make sense, because why sign him to a 1 year deal if you're going to sign Lamar to a long-term deal? Because you would want them to grow together and get that continuity. So I just think it's just a ploy to say, look, Lamar, we're doing whatever we can. Please come back home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Can you I don't know, pay him?
No, we're not gonna do that.
Hey, I signed your cousin. Hey, we signed Odell 5 years later. Hey, can I get some more money? I don't know about that though.
Yeah, it's
him more money.
About every job, right? They want to increase morale. They want to increase productivity. And so you have little events, little team building events. Maybe you take some time out away from work. You have a little party or whatever. You have your holiday parties and all that. Everybody knows the way to increase morale and productivity is more money and better benefits, but they're not doing that. So we're gonna find some other ways. We can't pay you.
Just hello.
My name is Raekwon. ODB, Mr. Man, and Hendo's ODB.
That's not what the shirt said. I'm the Jizza.
There you go. Yeah.
Genius.
I can see
Yeah,
that.
like they know exactly how to get Lamar back in the fold, and they're like, I can't do that, buddy.
And I can't be Method Man. I gotta be Ghostface. It beats Raekwon. Okay,
this is true.
Yeah. So he's gotta be Ray. I gotta be Ghost. All right. Chris could be Method Man. Yeah, that'll work.
Who's Mike?
Mike would be Method Man. Chris would be Inspector Deck. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we did it, guys. Okay. We're officially Wu-Tang. Okay, Megan says, gents, just to let you know, I am more than happy to sub to you, but I am the head mod on Hawks Nest Seattle 12 stream, so I'm not sure how often I'll be able to join you. That's okay.
You can.
Whatever.
Cool.
Yeah. Hey,
cool.
You're welcome anytime.
Hey, Jose.
Yes.
Do you happen to have the streets so Megan can do? You got a picture of the streets. So,
yes.
so I got a Fire Tyreek Woolen video, which is my most successful video for the streets over there.
I don't have the more sip to tally, but it's the same logo.
Yeah.
Look for more. Just type in more sip to tally, more sip to tally, and you'll see a video of Tyreek Woolen. And okay, what's that called? What's the name of the channel called that she was looking at?
Seattle 12s. I think that's what she said.
Seattle. Okay, Hawks Nest Seattle 12. All right, we're gonna go check that out as well. Drop a link in there. Drop a link in the chat so people can subscribe to that channel as well. All right. Thanks. And shout out to Patterson Coach One for subscribing. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate it. And we got a donation from T. Will Wilt. Says this is T. Will from what's that say?
Popcorn Company. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. I was gonna read something. 410 Easy says, y'all think we can keep Queen somehow this season or use him till trade deadline? I'm thinking till trade deadline. That's my thought, and I think Queen's gonna play really well. I think he's gonna play really well, and they'll probably trade him at trade deadline because they're not gonna pay 2 linebackers. I don't think.
Yeah, I agree.
Or in a draft.
Yeah,
no, I think they'll wait till the trade deadline because, as we've stated before, that they probably can get a 2nd round pick for Queen. Some people aren't thinking that. So if he can play a little bit better or more consistently, shall I say, and up his stock, they'll wait till the trade deadline and trade him because they know they're not going to re-sign him. And that's the problem that I had with them drafting Queen. I knew that they weren't going to keep him the full 5 years and then give him an extension.
Yeah, because
they don't seem to keep players anymore.
I think they just keep him. I don't think they're going to trade him. I think that, as of right now, obviously he can improve his stock through play, but as of right now, I don't think you're going to get, a 2nd round pick would be the absolute best case scenario, and I don't really think that's out there. So I think he's more valuable in terms of playing for the Ravens this year, and even on his 5th year option if they pick that up, just playing out those 2 years and then letting him walk and getting a 3rd round pick, possibly a compensatory pick.
I don't know. I can see a trade deadline if he's playing really well. I can see that.
Because right now, especially if Lamar is back and he's just on the tag, and you're going all in this year, you're not moving Queen this year.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that would be the. Got to watch this. Says Cam Francis must have secured that deal for Lamar Jackson.
No, you know what it was, Jonathan. They Baltimore wanted to flood the market and shake weights.
Yeah, the entire gym.
The entire gym.
Yo,
so they trying to keep Lamar around so they can flood Baltimore area with the entire gym.
What if low key? Listen, Baltimore is very notorious for these backroom deals. These contracts. I wouldn't be surprised if you saw entire gyms show up at high schools before they have air conditioning.
Yeah.
Everybody come to some workouts rolling their entire gym out there.
I wouldn't be surprised if that is a hot seller. Okay, we know what happened if the entire gym is flying off the shelves. Okay,
I like them book deals.
Lamar, hit us up. We can sell some for you. Okay, sponsor us. Let's see, always done, especially if Ojabo get busy this year. Matabike going price right out of here. That's my guy, man.
Matabike is not going to price anything.
Is this his contract year too?
It should be.
Or is this a third or fourth year?
This is third.
Third year.
Third.
Okay.
But again, with Matabike, the numbers don't lie. The more snaps he get, the better he play.
Yes.
But they don't. But they take him off the field for some reason. I think they're trying to.
Oh yeah, I agree with you. They're
trying to keep his money down, as usual.
Yeah.
There's no way Calais should have played all the snaps he played.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah, Megan, drop the link. Drop the link in chat.
Just subscribe from all of our accounts. Thank you very much, Megan.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
I did too.
Bet. Yeah. Because we like to get perspectives from other teams around here. We like well-rounded fans over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see Hendo's number going up. Okay, we need 9 more. There are 146 people in here. I know 9 of you are not signed up to the Rogue Pod, so go sign up to the Rogue Pod. ROUG.
Right.
Hey, what's up, Engraven? This is
I knew.
4th year. Okay, so then he might.
He up there.
Yeah. He out because he balls out this year. They're not gonna want to pay him.
No.
You're right. Shout out to Marco G for a $2 donation. Says, did OBJ get assurance from Ravens that Marlo won't choke him to death during practice?
Marlo asked him if he wanted to be best friends.
They were cool right after that. They said it wasn't a big deal, you know.
That's what the real problem is Juice Man.
Well, yes.
That's the Hendo of the group.
No, what?
Wow.
And I think they had more beef with Odell's friend. What was his name?
Jarvis Landry.
Landry.
It be your own people. It's always your own.
No,
people
you came out. Y'all came out
when?
with the Prochet slander. So you
When?
had to pop off.
All
No
I asked
one
was
said Prochet.
all I asked was who's going to wear number 3. I said he may go back to 11. That's all I said.
And I said Tylen Wallace is
Right.
worthless.
Coach Prochet is going to be
Mad
fine.
paranoid, huh?
Yeah.
Very.
He made some NFL money. He gonna get that high school coach job.
What's up,
He
Noah?
gonna be good.
What's up, Noah?
What, Noah?
I wanted to stay. I wanted him to stay so I can get my Channel 3 merch.
You can get that today, coach.
I can't find the website. Sorry.
Engraven said
I
that
just
check
got you.
OBJ
We'll hit up his
won't
uncle
erase
for
any
you.
beef they had before. Yeah, they're friends now.
We'll hit up his uncle and get that link for you, coach.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Or you like what Jose's wearing? You
Hmm.
can get some LBHT show merch. You like
I
what
do.
Hendo's wearing?
I do.
You can get some Rogue Pod
I
merch.
wore it Monday and didn't stand up.
Guess what though? Guess what?
Oh, yeah.
You can never have enough.
Facts.
True.
Yes, this
We
is
about,
the
to,
point.
we about to flood the market.
LBHTShow.com/shop. Okay, just want to put that out there. Coach, where can they find your merch?
Actually, it's spring now, but the code is kind of wonky. So when you come to my show, the link will be in the description.
You go
The
here.
The actual website is like a bunch of crazy letters.
Okay. We're gonna fix that. You go to Sip to Tally and you click on the shop tab. Okay,
Mhm.
that's where you go.
That's
Okay,
it.
Hendo,
That's it.
Yes, sir.
same thing for you.
Yeah, you can click on it and it's there. It's spreadshop.com, the Rogue Shop.
And this is a dope. Design here.
Got the little
All right.
ravens as eyes.
What I will say this is I am about to try to transition into doing it myself.
Okay.
I'm about to try to transition and cut the middle person out.
Yeah.
We,
That middle person be taking a lot.
Yes.
A lot.
the middle person wants to be the main person. So yeah, we're gonna
The middle
work on
person
that.
is the main person because they
Coach,
handle shipping
I-
and all that. But I'm about to cut them out.
I'm about to order about 30 of them athlete shirts. We played pickup ball last Thursday. Well, my guys, he going to surgery on
Really?
Wow.
on this Thursday for ACL or not ACL, Achilles.
Yeah.
Partial tear is the Achilles. And he did it right before he was about to pass me the ball. I was like, I was just like,
Wow.
right here. and he went down. I was like, oh man.
Did he still shoot the free throws like Kobe?
No.
Yeah, Ing Raven.
He said you don't want to work with
another
Coach.
agent.
With an agent.
I'm trying to cut the agent out. Cut the agent out. It's gonna be me and my instead of like Lamar, him and his mom. It's gonna be me and my wife. We're cutting the agent out.
Shout out to Connor for subscribing. I appreciate you, Connor.
Thank you.
Wait, did I read this for Marco G? I don't think I read
Hey,
this.
read Connor's comment.
No, that's a subscribe. He subscribed.
No, Connor got a comment. Connor Doherty.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Lisa.
All right.
We ain't reading that garbage. No offense, Connor. That was directed to Coach. Don't take that personally.
Let me read this from Marco G. Marco says, did OBJ get assurance from Ravens that I did read that one. I'm sorry, my bad. I did read that one. He said Prochet.
He's lighting up over there.
He said Prochet going to cook.
That's the stuff from earlier.
Prochet going. Hey, somebody gotta make the meals there. Let me stop. I love Prochet, man.
Cold-blooded.
I'm a fan of Prochet.
Me too.
You gonna go on channel 3 and get a hairnet, Coach?
What am I put it on?
They got him for the beard.
A beard net.
Right.
All right, so we have 158 people in here, right? While people are here, right? I want to know, you guys, okay? You don't have to type in the chat, but we're gonna put it out there. We are working on a meet and greet this summer, late July, possibly early August, but around that time frame. If you'll be interested, it'll be in the Baltimore, Howard County area. All right, we're looking at Columbia, somewhere in that area. So put that in the back of your mind, okay? A small little meet and greet. We're gonna have food there. We're gonna have merchandise to sell. We're gonna have little gift boxes or bags or whatever for you. So it should be a fun time. So this summer, yes, Danity, a meet and greet. All right. Mm-hmm. The roundup meet and greet. We'll have prizes for you guys as well.
Yeah,
right?
Nice little giveaway.
Yeah,
it should be fun.
More details to come on that for sure. Food. For sure.
Special cakes.
There you go. Yeah. So, all right, man. Look, man. Prochet, you guys are excited about it. I'm not as excited. I'm tempering my excitement until the Lamar deal is done, because that would only enrage me more that you waited until Lamar left to try and go get talent. This will remind me of Donovan McNabb all over again. You waited until he was on his way out to draft Deshaun Jackson and who's the other one? Jeremy Maclin, right? Like, you wait until he's out the door to get him some talent. The whole time he was there,
they drafted them for Kevin Cobb.
It did.
Yeah,
Sterling.
And shout out to Shug for 169 says, one more before I go. Alex Pereira got caught sleeping on the job last night.
Yeah, Derek, I'm selling those.
What's up, Sterling? Sterling says, if we get 10,000 in donations, Hendo will eat a roast pig.
I will not.
Live at the event.
Yes, you will.
I will not partake of any meat.
Yes, you will.
I will not eat meat. Pause.
You're gonna eat all the meat, Hendo.
Pause. I will not.
You're gonna eat all the meat you can stomach.
Don't worry, Hendo. We'll get a ringer.
Right.
We'll get Hindu there.
Yeah, you will be there to eat it.
Living big with Big Reg. What's going on, man?
Not Reg.
Says the thing that excites me about it is that they actually did something of note instead of the same old crap. I feel like this is, it's a desperation move. Now, I'm not saying that in a bad way, right? But it is a desperation move. They're like, yo, we gotta do what we gotta do to keep Lamar. But my man, give him his money. I don't think they understand. Lamar is not being emotional about it. I think this is what's messing up their brain right now. Oh, look at that. look at, he got the turnover chain. Is that for the league?
Yes.
Oh man.
We gotta do it, Coach.
You might as well just bring that to the meetup, and then I'll take that home with me.
That's my chain.
That's my chain.
That's my chain.
So this chain ain't leaving.
So you see I got that.
I was gonna say we should get the new belt and just have it there on display so people can see what they'll be playing for.
Oh
I
man,
got that.
look, we give away a lot of prizes here. If you guys didn't notice, this is all from fantasy football leagues.
Oh my gosh! And I
Appreciate
got
you, Strunson.
that. So you know,
I'll bring all that here.
I'm gonna have a table for all my stuff, all my championships.
The stuff you bought for yourself.
That's
Listen,
right.
listen,
First of all, the leagues that I won, this says LBHT. I don't.
Okay,
think
that's one.
I don't think
That's
I bought
one.
that, but I won these. So
How'd you
You
win?
that belt is half mine. I'm just gonna say that. So
Pick'em's league champ.
if
I won.
Who picked the league?
My Pick'em league.
Okay, go ahead.
Coach, let the people know where they can join your fantasy football league.
So, in order to be, to have a shot at the king, and I'm the king, you need to join my Patreon. It's patreon.com/SipTheTally. That'll get you. I got 4 different tiers. Whichever one you join, you get a chance to be a part of the fantasy football second place, tournament. And, you get a shot at the king. You get a shot to bring this home, but we all know this is not leaving this house.
All right, I just put that in the chat. Patreon.com/SipTheTally. Hendo, where can they sign up for your leagues?
You can sign up for my league, which you have to sign up for the West Baltimore tier or higher to be a part of it at patreon.com/ROUG. Now, unlike the gentleman sitting over there, that chain doesn't belong to anybody. So I don't know why he's wearing somebody else's chain.
Who name on it?
What? No. That's the channel name, sir. Did anybody win that yet? Did anybody win that yet, sir?
Yeah, you're gonna need to show me a birth certificate.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
Now, if you want to get,
that exists, Coach.
If you want to get a championship belt or that plaque that Hendo is holding up, that's in our league. That is patreon.com/LBHTShow that you see right below on the screen right there. All right. We all have Discord as well. Because look, there's 150 people in here. Y'all typing away. We don't get to see every comment. But if you sign up to any one of our Patreons, okay, you get access to a Discord. We're all in each other's Discords. You can keep the conversation going. And we're all active. We're all active. So if you feel like, hey, Just Alo had an issue with this chat box earlier. He's in our Discord. So all he has to do is type something in our Discord and we'll see it. Right. Yep. And we can respond. So yeah. Also, while there's people in here, okay, we are starting a new tier. We're starting a new tier for content creators. So if any of you guys that are starting out YouTube channels and you're looking around on how to make your channel better, make better quality videos, get more views, subs, and all that stuff, we have a tier. It's a $60 tier. And which you'll get a lot of stuff for that. You'll get a one-on-one session with us. You'll get access to our content creators channel, and we'll do a monthly Q&A session just for you guys to help you on your journey through all this. Because starting out on this can be a headache if you don't know what you're doing. It can be a major headache, and if people gave us the guidance that we're offering to you guys starting out, we'd be a lot further along. Thanks. All right. So be on the lookout for that. Just giving you guys a heads up on that. All right. Let's see who we got. What's up, Agent E? Thanks for coming through, man.
What's up, man?
Yes, Danny. Bragging rights on all the channels. Yes.
I will have bragging rights on all 3 channels. Once I get that over there, I'll have bragging rights on all 3 channels.
You got bragging rights over here.
What's up, Attitude Pop? Attitude Pop says this was the Ravens' last strive to keep Lamar, and it might work because I think Lamar requested a trade to force their hand to probably get a big time receiver. He had an OBJ been talking all free agency. I don't think he was making that move to get a wide receiver. He was making that move to get his money. He wanted a wide receiver while he was under that rookie deal. Now he just wants his money, right? Mm-hmm. No, he wants his money and get him a wide receiver.
Right. I think right now it's a stretch to call Odell a big time receiver.
Hey, we got our first sign up. Should we say he's signing up? Okay.
It's not a one-on-one with me.
Yeah, it is. For certain people. Yeah, it is.
No. No, it ain't.
Yeah. Bazel say he signed up. Oh, I like to hear this. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. All right. We've been going for about an hour. We'll get out of here because we are going to discuss this more tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern time on the Ravens Roundup. Okay, everybody, right now, subscribe. If you are not subscribed, go right here, sip to tally, hit the subscribe button. You will see all of us here on the screen, plus OTR Mike, plus Chris Just Joking on the Ravens Roundup tomorrow night. Go hit the subscribe button. All right.
Push the AK. That's what we're trying to push the AK.
Push the AK
by the draft.
Yes. Less than 70 people away. There's 133 people in here.
Come on,
if
y'all.
any of you are not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. We still need 9 more people for the Road Pod.
Yep.
All right. Coach, we'll start with you. Any final thoughts before we get out of here?
Jonathan, it's at 9 p.m. Eastern time. 9 p.m. Eastern time. Final thoughts is I'm happy to see a guy that I really admire on my team, so I can not have to root for him from afar. And hopefully Lamar gets in the fold and we get a receiver in the draft. We can have a formidable offense and not the bull crap we saw last year.
Thanks. All right. Hendo, what you got?
Just want to thank everybody for the support. Megan, thank you as well. And if you can't make it tomorrow, we're there every Monday. So if you miss it, just get the replay. Come live when you can. As far as the OBJ signing, I'm just happy that we potentially have an opportunity to have offensive football back in Baltimore and not just be dependent upon one person to win or lose a game for us. So I'm happy for that. Maybe this may be the actual turning point with this organization where the philosophy shifts and we start to focus on offense. Now, they can surprise me. I won't be mad at them if they somehow make a trade for DeAndre Hopkins as well. I ain't gonna be mad.
Yeah. B, last words.
That like we've been saying all stream. And I saw actually somebody on Twitter say this specifically. If the Ravens can sign Marcus Williams for $70 million and still draft Kyle Hamilton to 14, then you can sign Odell for 18 and still draft your wide receiver in round 1. Because you did not have enough yet. This is a good step. This is a good signing from EDC. I don't want to take that away from them, but you still need to do more. And look, we'll see if this does play any role in bringing Lamar back. I doubt it. Go and give him his money, and he'll be back in the building. It's that simple. Stop making it more difficult than it is. Just like they're prolonging this on their own. They know how to get it done. Go get it done. Everybody will be happy. You'll have, like Coach said, a much more prolific offense to go with that top 5 defense that they've got over there. You'll have a chance to actually be a contender this year for the first time with Lamar. And I just don't understand why they're dragging their feet. Go make it happen. And like I said, everybody will be happy, and it should be a great season.
All right, well said. Look, I don't have much more to add. Like, you guys already know how I feel. I like that signing contingent upon Lamar coming back. If Lamar doesn't come back, I just don't feel like it means anything, right? So I'm just waiting to see that. That's great that he signed him. That's great that he's FaceTiming Lamar. I mean, look, they're friends. I mean, that could have been from months ago, right? Who knows? But if this is a sign that they're at least work something out with Lamar for this year, and they're trying to get some weapons around him, that means that they're finally starting to get it right.
All right, Jerome, maybe Lamar is dragging his feet, but this is the first time they've put even a competent offense around him in 5 years. But cool. Yeah, it's on Lamar. It's on Lamar. Thank you for your contribution, Jerome.
You know what I will say? I want to add one more parting shot.
Sure.
Yes. UD had 24 points tonight.
Yes. Yes. Hit 3 threes in a row.
Yeah.
Salute to UD, man, for playing. I mean, he's played for like 30 years, it feels like.
What?
Man,
He been dressed out for 30 years.
No truth, bear. We're not feeling Huntley.
that is a team showing loyalty to their player.
How about
Exactly.
That is a team. I mean, he wanted to retire a while back, and they presented to him, look, come back, right? Like he's like, I have nothing more to give. Yeah, but come back. Like we value you that much, man. Like you're a player / coach essentially, right?
Hadn't left from Orlando down, Gainesville down his entire career.
Right.
that? He said I thought he was a coach. Not really. He's been a player this whole. He got drafted with Dwayne Wade.
Right.
And tonight was the most points he scored since Dwayne Wade's last game.
Yeah. That is how every player wants to be treated. So salute to the Miami Heat for taking care of him, man.
And Jerome, does EDC need yours?
Lamar doesn't need your protection. Yeah. Does the organization need your protection? Maybe they do, man. Look, Jerome heard he heard the noise. He heard the cries for help, and he said,
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm here for the rescue.
What did he say? You're like a snitch.
I saw, is Nitro still in here? I saw some people
Nitro.
going at Nitro earlier. It was the are you a Lamar Jackson fan or are you a Baltimore Ravens fan? If he says that he's a Lamar fan, then what?
Right.
Jerome told you the truth. I mean, I can respect him if he said he was the organization. I respect
Ain't nothing wrong with that, but
I respect.
Yeah, for sure.
I respect.
Players do come and go. You don't often force out 26-year-old MVPs.
Monday through
At
Sunday.
the most important position in the game.
Players come and go,
Hey.
but you don't usher out players that are in their prime or having hit their prime and some of the best in the league. You don't support bad product. You don't pat the team on the back saying it's okay. You're fine. Let them know that they're messing up.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that Baltimore fans especially would know this. Teams come and go too.
Facts.
Stop it. That's hurtful.
Fans come and go.
Good.
That's
What up,
hurtful.
Dre?
What's up, Dre? Thanks for coming through. And we're about to get out of here, Dre. But thanks for catching us at the end. Yes. Tomorrow, you'll get more of this tomorrow. Ravens Roundup, 9 p.m. Eastern time.
That's right, Danny.
Yes. There's only two unanimous.
And make sure you
MVPs
have your vegan water tomorrow.
And make sure I have my vegan water tomorrow.
from Lake Minnetonka.
Listen, the waters of Lake Minnetonka, clear and cold.
Just don't get out that lake behind you. Don't get out that lake behind you.
Hey, listen, I don't even like going too close to the water when I walk through the harbor in case something starts spraying.
What you mean? There's all kinds of stuff growing in there, right? That's your thing.
Plant based.
Take a pot down there, make yourself some
That's right. That's right, Megan.
Megan said she's vegan.
That's
Okay.
right. And proud of it.
All right.
All these
Hey.
bullies.
Salute. All right. And Dre just subscribed.
Dre.
This
Appreciate you, Dre.
is your first time in here.
Right.
From the great state of Hawaii.
What's going on here?
Hmm.
This is like a 9 a couple weeks ago. You've been coming. You've been in here before. You just subscribed. All right, everybody. 118 people in here. Okay, we gotta do a sub check. All right. If you have not hit the subscribe button, I know you forgot. Hit the subscribe button real quick. All right. And the gentleman below us. Okay. Hendo needs 9 more people to hit 1,600. 9 more. Go over to the Rogue Pod.
Yeah, John, we'll have these.
Subscribe. Okay. Go over. You have to go over to Sip to Tally. That's where you find this all. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Coach does a lot of videos, a lot of breakdowns. Like when we first started this channel, when we first started the show, I was referencing Coach like 2 or 3 times a show. I'm like, yeah, Coach Evans said this. And Coach Evans said that. And they're like, who's Coach Evans? I'm like, oh yeah, you gotta go to Sip to Tally Films. He does amazing work, man. He does amazing work and
Hard work.
Yes.
And don't forget, tomorrow, 4:30.
Most definitely. Ravens Daily.
Yes.
Ravens
I'm sorry.
Daily.
Yeah.
Daily call-in show. Tomorrow's topic. Odell Beckham.
Yeah. So all of you in here right now that Jerome he badly wants to call in right now. He wants to call in and say, guys, you're wrong. Okay, you don't know what you're talking about. You can go to Coach's Town tomorrow.
Jerome.
Call in, and you can tell Coach Jose and Brodny don't know what they're talking about. Okay, he'll listen.
And it's the greatest setup because I won't hear it.
I'll hear it, Coach, because I'm listening.
I was just gonna say, so Brian ain't gonna watch the show, guys. To my face.
Salute you.
Appreciate you, Truth.
All right, we getting out of here. B, are you ready?
Brandon.
Yeah, always ready.
B's ready. All right. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your Easter Sunday. We'll see you very soon.
Be safe.
Peace.
Live.